Allow me to answer with another question. Of all the characteristics that make you the person you are, which one is paramount? That hair on your cheeks? The piece of meat between your legs? Or that which allows you to have this conversation with me? Exactly. If I were to extract your consciousness and transfer it into a new artificial body, you'd still be the same person, only in a different vessel. Gender is just another asinine attribute we wrongly identify ourselves with. Isn't it ludicrous if you think about it? We are so proud of what apparently separates us from animals, yet we blindly submit ourselves to the domination of our flesh. Young, old, beautiful, hideous, man, woman, all descriptors of something ultimately irrelevant. I wasn't. My vessel has always had aspects of both genders, but the time when I attributed any importance to this fact is long since past. This is where we disagree. Probably because I never considered myself a spiritual leader. I am a scientist. In fact, I don't think much of religion. Knowledge, introspection, and silence are the keys to spiritual growth, not blind obedience to the rules as religion preaches it. I'm afraid an appropriate answer would take more time than we can spare. Suffice it to say that psionics is a powerful school when mastered. I will try to answer. I'm afraid I don't have an answer to that. It could be that we see what the Butcher of Ark saw, but I do not think that will happen. As I said, the room always shows us that which we must see. It has the power to change us, but what this change ultimately looks like depends on our intentions as we enter it. There are plans, but I do not expect that to happen. Yes. Good question. I suppose it is because you are different somehow. You have a presence that fascinates me, and even though I do not understand why it does, it was enough to spark my interest. Well observed. Yes, it is. When I created the Ralas, I drew inspiration from a myriad of philosophical, religious, and spiritual writings, and some of these were Kyranian. Relata Shera means the variety of things. See the Relata. I see the Relata. The Relata knows. Take your pick. Shady business. I do not consider our business as shady. It is merely the circumstances which make it appear as such. Ultimately, it's a simple bargain. We offer the people safety, and they pay us for it. No different from what the guards do for the noblemen. Fair point. However, if we were to permit the people down here to form their own militias, it would merely be a matter of moons until these militias would turn into gangs and start fighting each other. We ensure stability, and all we ask for in return is a small tribute. Those who have nothing to give do not need to pay. Ah, yes, the tribunal, the epitome of law and order, isn't it? But yes, I see why our ways of delivering justice might seem barbaric to you. You would think differently about it if you had spent some years in my position. Why? Because the Undercity is the place our movement was born. I have considered a change of location several times, but the more I thought about it, the more I came to realize the perks of this place. For example, it is far easier to spread the Rawlist from here than it would be from a secluded monastery somewhere in the mountains. Not to mention the history this place now has. Maybe, maybe not. But you need to understand it is neither my intent to cause suffering nor to change the world for the better. I am a scientist whose goal it is to achieve transcendence for my labs and for myself. That is all. It is. Ask the Lightborn. Extending one's life a little is not as hard as you may think, but I am not immortal, if that is what you wanted to know.
Go.
Relata Shara, you know why we're here. Keep walking, Sunchild.
Move along.
My sir, you look as though you have a kind heart.
My sir. A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
A Sunchild, huh? If you came to watch the fights, you're late. Apparently,
What the? Oh, you. I take it you accepted the Father's invitation. Tell me. I see. Though I still don't understand why the Father wanted you personally. That's not like him at all. Either way, now comes the critical part. This expedition is the only chance we're going to get. The fact that he assigned us both to the same group is a good start. Join our cause? We don't. We kill him the first chance we get. The last thing we need is an additional risk. It surely won't be anyone deserving your pity. Almost everyone whom the Relata would hire has earned their death 1,000,000 times over. Just remember what the First Seer asked of you as a symbol of trust. I suggest you head to the temple as soon as possible. I'll probably arrive with the Father. No idea. Let's just prepare for the worst. Until then, I'm counting on you.
Huh? What do you want?
We always go too easy on the scum.
Hello. Good to hear. Where to?